to find the summary statistics for independent. I followed all the steps in our textbook, and it's still telling me that, yeah.
Yeah, I think I got it.
Okay.
I don't know if are we starting all and recording?
Yeah, I started it.
Sweet. Do you want me to kind of take you through that? Would that be helpful?
Yeah, that would be helpful. Let me pull up. Do you want to go over the one that's in the textbook, which is the one about the children? A healthy child versus a child that has behavioral or developmental problems and they're reading or something, that one? Do you remember that one? Okay.
Yeah. Okay. I actually have the book pulled up so I can...
Okay.
Okay. So, I'll have to...
So you go to analyze, descriptive, or no, compare means, and then you go to independent sample t-test. And then you put in the test variable nights per week read. And that's where I was at. And then the group variable, I thought it read that you're supposed to put in 1 and 2. Is that right?
Yeah, I think so. I just had to pull it up real quick.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Nope, you're fine. So I think what I did before with the other one is, I'm scanning. Okay, so since there's like the two different groups, the DEV and then the GEN group, you have to like organize them.
Okay.
So you have to organize them first. So you go to transform.
Oh, okay.
Transform. Automatic recode.
Automatic recode. Oh, that's what they were. I was trying to figure out what that meant. Yeah. Okay. Thank you. And then what?
So then you're gonna choose the group that you're doing. So in this case, it'd just be group.
Oh, it's just group. It's not nights per week. Okay.
Yeah, because your nights per week is your value, but you're organizing it by your groups.
Oh, so right now we're just organizing
multiple groups.
Okay, so when I put that in the variable new name, it has groups with lots of question marks. So now we have.
So under new name, go ahead and put. They said just put like whatever it is, and then put code.
So Gen or dev code.
I put group code because it's like you're separating those two. So
group code. Okay.
And then add new name.
Then add new. Okay.
And then.
All right.
So you click OK. And.
Now go to analyze.
If on your thing do you see the new column that says group code?
Yes, I do. Group into group code. Old value, new value, label, value, label. Yes.
Yeah. So there's, if you look on, like your spreadsheet, it has your group code under there, and so it gives it a 1 if it's your first group, which is the DEV group, and it'll give it a 2 for the other group. So it's categorized them for you.
Okay. Yeah, it has DVV as 1 developmental behavioral, and then 1 problems, and then Gen is 2 children without developmental and 2 problems. That's how it grouped it.
So. Okay. So then you just do it like a hypothesis test, and so so you go to the analyze, compare means, and then independent samples t-test.
Right. I understood that part.
And then
the group.
Yeah, I'll let you get
independent samples. Okay.
Okay. So when you get there, you're going to put whatever your data values is what you're going to put in the test variable box, which is in this case it's whatever your number is. So it's the nights per week.
Okay.
And so you put that over there.
Yep.
And then your grouping variable is your new code that you put in. So your group code. And you put that
Okay.
into the grouping variable.
Okay. And then I have to define groups here, 1 and 2, right?
Yep, so just group 1 is 1 and group 2 is 2.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah, I understood
continue
that part, but
and OK. Yeah, so you probably just needed the automatic recode to organize them.
yes, that part I didn't get. Okay, automatic recode. That's in the transform. Okay.
Yeah.
So
So then,
continue. Click OK. Right?
yeah, so then,
All right. Oh, now it's not giving me error message. Yay.
yeah, and then you're going to use the second with like your T and degrees of freedom. You're going to use the second or the bottom row.
Okay. Yeah,
Because
that's what it said in the
yeah, that's what it was saying.
equal variance is assumed and equal variance is not assumed.
Yeah, and so you never want to assume that they're equal. So you do the other
So
one.
not assumed. Use that one.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so the lower is negative 0.149. The upper is 0.987.
Yep.
For the confidence interval? Okay.
Yep.
All right. Awesome. Thank you. I knew there was a missing link there. I'm like, okay, there's something I'm not getting. There's Walker in his recliner chair over there.
No, I'm just on the floor. I wanted to stretch out my legs.
Oh, you look like you're in a recliner chair for a moment.
I wish that would be awesome. Well, perfect. Well, cool. So are you guys ready to do number 1 on part 2?
Sure.
Yeah. It's pretty much just the same thing we did. So, yeah. So you should be able to get it.
Awesome. I don't think today will take very long.
Okay.
So I don't know where Elena is. I tried to invite her. I'll try to invite her again.
I think that's her.
Oh, perfect timing.
Except for that the camera's off.
Yeah. Fix your camera, Elena.
Oh, there we go.
I'm trying to get to this. Okay, so we need the data file class survey.
Hey Mindy, how many kids do you have?
I have 3.
Oh, that's fun.
It is fun, yes.
It's really fun.
Fun and challenging.
Yeah. How old is your oldest?
8.
Oh wow, that's awesome.
Mm. All right, so I pulled up class survey data.
Yeah, me too. Cool.
So what is our research question? Are we ready for this?
Yeah.
So I think
2253.
what? I just like heard a really random thing and I didn't have the video, so I was like,
I heard her too. 2253.
yeah, that's what I do.
Sorry. Is my video working? Because I can't get it.
No, not. We can just hear you.
Okay, that's so weird.
Unless your face is changed to a camera crossed out.
You guys can go ahead and get started, though.
Okay.
As long as we can hear you, I think.
Yeah.
you're okay.
I think it's like, yeah, I don't know what's going on.
You can't. Is there the button, the icon on the top? You could just click.
Yeah, I tried that and like nothing changed. It's really weird because this happened on Tuesday too, And I just thought it was like because my laptop was being weird, but I don't know.
Do you have a new laptop or is the one that you dropped?
It's the one I dropped.
Yeah. Okay.
And it might die.
Oh, are you in the study room again or something?
No, I'm in my room. Yeah. I can't plug it in right now, so I have to take it out.
Okay. All right. Well, we can hear you. We know you're there. So what is our research question? This is where we just state it in English in a sentence, right? What is the research question?
I just said difference of BYU students' wages, or like the math people's wages. Yeah, what's the difference between wages? Is that correct?
I didn't hear all that. Sorry.
Yeah, you were jumbled up.
Yeah. I said kind of just what's the difference between the BYU Idaho students' wages?
Okay. I put are the mean wages of male students different than female students?
Yeah, that's
No.
how I would phrase it too, because it's more specific to male and female.
That makes sense, yeah. Cool. Yeah, that makes sense. Because that's
So B.
Okay, so it would be H sub O is equal to is it sigma sub D? Is that how it's done? No, it's different.
I think this one.
It's sigma, or not sigma. It's the little silly U thing. Whatever that's called. The silly U, um, not equal to, or no, equal to sub U, sub U2. And then the alternative, I mean, would be U sub 1 not equal to U sub 2. Is that how you do it?
That's how I have it. Yeah.
yeah, that too. Cool.
Okay. The data collection procedures. Let's see.
Has to be a
How many
random.
surveys? Did a survey that was.
Random sample.
What's that? So he did a survey.
Yeah.
Sample.
But it wasn't random. It was from his classes. It didn't say it was random, did it?
Yeah, I didn't say it was random.
So,
I think, like, I just put the professor gives each of his students a survey.
okay.
I feel like that's pretty much what it is.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Do we know how many are in the population sample? 183, looks like. Okay. I was just curious.
Oh, okay. I was like,
I was looking at the spreadsheet. I was looking at how many it was in there. Okay.
yeah.
All right, number 3, describe the data. In a short Per paragraph, use summary statistics to describe the data. After the paragraph, insert an appropriate well-labeled graph to illustrate the data. Okay.
So this is where we do what we did before.
Okay. So we do.
This is where you did all those steps you just helped me through, right?
Yeah. So
Okay. So you first have to group organize it. Okay.
So you said we go to. What was the first step again?
Recode.
Analyze?
Oh, automatic recode.
yeah, so transform
Oh, okay.
and then automatic recode.
Automatic recode. Oh, holy cow! There's lots of things here. Okay.
You're looking for what you're grouping it by. So we're grouping it by male and female, right?
Yeah. So how do we do that?
Yeah. So there should be one that says gender.
Oh, gender. Okay. Yeah.
And
The
you
very
put that,
first one.
yeah. So you put that in the box,
Uh-huh.
and then you can put your new name. I put gender code.
Gender code. Okay.
Mm-hmm. And add your name and okay. And then yeah.
Okay. Okay.
I think it helps you to organize this stuff because if you look over at the genders, it's all mixed up.
You're right.
It gives you
All right.
groups.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Okay. So it shows a female 1, male 2. So I have it.
Yeah.
Okay. So now we go to analyze. Go to compare means. Independent samples. Okay. So now we put that group in. We put gender code into the test variable. No.
No, your test variable is your values. So we're
Okay.
working with the questions about wages.
Oh, okay.
So
Wages.
your
Okay,
value
I
is
see.
going to be a wage. And then your grouping variable will be your gender code.
Okay. And then we go in there and put 1 and 2. Is that how you did yours?
Yep.
Okay.
So mine is not letting me click OK. But I did wages in the test variable, and then I did group variable, or grouping variable of the gender code.
Did you go under define groups?
Oh, group 1 was female?
Group 1, yeah. So group 1 is 1, and group 2 is 2. To go with your code.
And then just continue. Okay, cool.
Yeah. And then it should click OK.
Cool. Okay.
Okay, so we're looking at sample size, looking at the mean. How's the mean written for independent? I forgot. S bar, I think. I'm not sure.
I think
And then
there's. I wrote it down just a second. So you have your group 1. So you have the X bar sub 1, and then S
That's
sub
right.
1, and N sub 1. And then you have the same thing for
That's
2.
right.
Same question.
Okay. So
Yeah.
What do you guys have for N for females and males?
91 males and male at 85.
Yeah, that's what I have.
That's what I have too.
The answer says for males is 88 and females 95.
Yeah, I saw that.
So, yeah. Sometimes I think there are mistakes on the key.
I think so too.
There what?
Sometimes I really think there are. So,
Yeah. I feel like if we all get the same answer and it seems like we're all doing it right, then that should be the right answer.
that's what I think too.
Plus, oh, what is?
Okay, so our mean is well 9.7592 and 11.9354. Is that what you have?
Yes. I have to look at my thing.
Well, we have to round it, right? Oh, if
Uh,
necessary.
I think it doesn't matter either way, but yeah, we can round it. I think I know where our problem may lie.
Okay.
So
Enlighten us.
there's 183 people, right?
Mm-hmm.
On here.
Does that equal 183? The two?
But the ones we have equals 176.
So somewhere we lost our
So does,
data.
so does the teachers. No, just joking. I was looking at mine. Just joking.
Oh, you're so funny.
So then, how did we lose?
How did we lose? Because I keep going through seeing if something like is blank, and I don't see anything.
So why would that be?
And it's not like you can really just go through and just count them all.
Yeah,
Like, I ain't doing that.
I kind of think it's just like. That's messed up.
So like being a data dictator, huh? Like, oh, I don't want you. I'm gonna make you equal what I need.
Right. Yeah.
I don't know. What's to do about that?
Well, hopefully things on quizzes aren't. We'll
Yeah,
actually have the right thing.
practicing it right now. Hopefully, it's all matches out for the quiz.
Yeah. Well, maybe something does need to be changed on the teacher's side, and we'll see this video and change it. I don't know.
All right. So we have our summary statistics.
I'm looking at the standard deviation. We have the same standard deviation. And the
Yeah.
same mean. No, I'm not. I'm looking at. Wait, yeah, I'm looking at the right one.
Yeah. Yeah, I had the same. Yeah. It looks the same, except for the sample size.
Yeah, so our teacher must have put something in wrong. I don't know.
Yeah.
Interesting.
We can just send him an email and say something, or if he listens to this whole recording, he would know what we're saying.
Yeah.
I don't know how much they listen to.
Yeah. So then how do we do the histogram again? Don't we go to graph, legacy logs, and then histogram?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think so. I think that was the one thing I didn't do. So I gotta
Okay. So
do it with
then,
the.
are we looking for gender code then, right?
Yeah. I believe so.
When we're doing the histogram, we're doing gender code? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So. Oh.
Aha. Maybe. Oh, wow, I'm tired.
Holy cow.
Yeah, did you see the two big blocks?
Yeah.
Did you guys figure out how to do multiple groups? That's where I was. That's where I wasn't understanding it as much.
What do you mean?
Multiple groups?
Yeah, in the book it was explaining with the SPSS So you can have multiple groups. So you can have both groups have the display, because you want to display the wages for males and then the wages for females. You want them separate.
Uh-huh.
So I'm trying to find. Oh, panel by rows. That's what it was.
Where'd you find that? In graph.
Right below it says panel by rows in the histogram.
Oh, okay.
I'm just trying to remember what to put in there. Okay.
Oh, panel by rows. Hello.
Yeah, I know. I was like looking and looking and looking.
Oh, I see what you mean.
Rows. What do we do? Gender?
I think that's where we put the gender code. Yeah. Because then it's looking at it by row and not just by like the column and sorting it. So.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. And then do you put something for the column?
Not that I saw. You put a variable in the box. I think that's your wage. Wouldn't it be?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too.
Okay, so I think you put wage in the variable box, and you put gender code in the rows box.
Okay. So it's processing it for me.
Wait, so you said when you put in rows gender code?
Yeah.
So what do we put in the variable then?
The variable is your value, so that's your wages.
Oh, that's where I'm going wrong.
Yeah. So that's what I was like looking at her and I was like, what?
And then gender code is
I can't read that though. What does that mean? It's just a bunch of lines to me. It's not. It looks like a histogram. Have you looked at it yet?
I have it's like really tall and then it's got really little ones on the side. On mine.
What did you put on the column?
You leave the column blank.
Oh, okay, cool.
Do you have something funny too?
No.
Wish I could screenshot this so I can show you what I'm looking at. All right, so the second graph, it looks like a histogram or it's different?
Yeah, mine looks like a histogram.
Yeah, both of them look like a histogram. They just have a really tall center.
Yeah.
Okay.
They're little.
Mine looks like a bunch of fine little lines together.
Oh,
weird.
Yeah. Okay, so when you did the histogram setup, you put gender code as the variable, and then you put gender as in the rows. Is there anything else?
No, you put wages in the variable.
Ah, that's why maybe.
Yeah, so you put variable, because that's going to be your variable, because it's the number, the value that you're looking at.
So in the variable, you put wage.
So your wages in the variable. Your grouping variable is your gender code. So that's what you put in the rows.
Oh, okay. So variable is wage, and the row should say gender code.
Yeah.
That is why. Okay, that looks a lot better. Looks like a histogram.
awesome.
All right, so we're supposed to.
Number
Well,
4?
label graph with the data.
Oh.
Guess save this. Save as. I'm just gonna save it just in case it ever haunts me later on.
Okay. Yeah, I just copied and pasted it into my Word
Oh,
document.
I should probably just do that too. That's a good idea.
But yeah, I started. Sometimes I feel like the instructions on there get convoluted, like in my brain, I
Yeah,
guess. And so I
hmm
started just writing them down to like the simplest steps. So it made it a lot easier to understand.
absolutely.
So don't we have a test
Uh,
next week?
Do we?
we have an exam,
I
unit
think so.
exam
Yeah.
next week. Yeah,
Yeah.
Oh.
Surprise!
I really
Thanks.
have to do well on it. What's that?
I
I
was
said
like, oh,
surprise.
thanks.
Yeah.
Yeah, me too. I really want to do really well on this test.
Okay, so the first part of the week is like normal, but the second part of the week has a exam.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. What kind of hypothesis is appropriate? A t-test for independent sample.
Isn't the t-test or the compute the test statistic? Is that what we're doing? Right? Oh, sorry. No. Just
I'm on number
um,
4. I don't.
yeah, 4A. Isn't it an independent sample?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. And then are the requirements met? Yes.
I think it's not a random sample though. It's
Yeah,
kind of
that's what
Oh,
I'm worried
convenient
about.
sample.
It's not a random sample.
They
So
still want us to do everything with it. I think it's just that it's just not a random sample.
they just want us to go through the
yeah.
same steps to have that habit.
Yeah.
So not random sample.
But n is greater than 30.
Mhm.
Yeah, the sample size is big.
Yeah. I'm afraid like one of these days
So
is gonna
that
have us
that
do stuff.
assumes that it's a normal distribution. I'm sorry?
Oh, I was just saying, I'm afraid one of these days is gonna have it, and it's not gonna have all these steps with it, and I'm gonna be like, what do I do?
Wow.
No. And that's what I feel like they're slowly grooming us for, They're
Right?
slowly building up on our information.
Yeah, I keep trying to like write stuff down so that I
Me
have
too.
it. And I'm like, okay.
Yeah, and that's the nice thing is that during the test we can have our notes and we can have the internet for us, which is really nice.
Yeah.
It can be, but sometimes the internet could just be like a lost cause because if you don't really know what you're searching, then you're
Yeah.
Yeah.
wasting a lot of time.
Yeah.
And so that's why, like you were telling me the other day, Mindy, that you can just like go through the review parts of
Yeah.
the textbook,
Mhm.
and that's really helpful. That's what I
Yeah.
did
Yeah.
last test, and that's what I wrote all my notes down for, was just from the review.
That's
So
what I probably should do to be more concise, so you kind of have like a snapshot to look
yeah,
at.
yeah. And the cool thing is that you don't even have to write them down. You can just, because he said we can use the internet, anything.
Just have them open.
Right.
It says it's open book. So.
Okay. So do we really have to compute a test statistic, or is that in our data?
That's in our data. So
Yeah.
I think most of the time when it's asking for you to compute stuff, it's already in your data.
So is the
Yeah. I
test
think
where did that go? Is that
it's
the negative
1 point.
1.889? Oh
Um,
no, not this
No,
one.
not assumed one. It's the negative 1.836.
yeah.
Yeah. Damn. And then state the degree of freedom. So that is the sample size minus 1, right?
Yes.
Like so that, well, it says it right here.
Yeah, I think you just use the degrees of freedom they give you on there.
Yeah,
Yeah, so would that be 98.263
Yeah.
I guess. Yeah.
on that? No.
So I think
Yeah.
you pretty much just don't have to calculate everything. Everything's right there. You just have to know how to infer kind of what it means.
Right.
Yeah, which is really nice.
Well, I can understand why they wanted us to learn the mechanics of it first before we got to this point.
Yeah.
All right. So compute the p-value and compare it to the alpha level. So we're looking at the two-tailed 0.069.
Yep.
Okay, and we don't have to divide it because it's two-tailed.
Yep.
But remember I texted you earlier though, but there's sometimes we do have to divide it when you're comparing or you're doing differences, right?
No, I don't think so. I think I was wrong on what you were texting me about earlier. It was the
Okay.
hypothesis stuff wasn't. It was actually two-tailed.
Okay.
So it was trying to remember what we were talking. But
It was on the homework, and
yeah.
both of them were two-tailed, but the last exercise on the homework for L12 was, what was that one about?
Yeah, I'm finding it.
That one was the 20 psychologists and
Yeah.
doing the intensive 3-day Spanish. And so I was confused by that because it was two-tailed, but it wasn't matching up to the answer. So when I divided it, it was the answer.
Yeah, it isn't.
So.
If you look, it says conduct a hypothesis test to determine if there was a significant decrease between test scores. So it would actually be one-tailed.
Okay. So it's just
That's where I was wrong when I was
looking for that keyword decrease. Okay.
Yeah.
All
so
right.
then, yeah, your alternative hypothesis would be the U is less than 0
Okay.
in that one. So that's where, yeah, because.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Oh, I was just saying that's where we got off because I don't remember if I wasn't looking at it or I wasn't thinking about that statistic. So.
Do we know our level of significance, or do we assume it's 0.05, 0.05?
I think we just assume.
The 95 confidence interval.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're going to assume alpha is 0.05. Well, the p-value was greater, so we're going to fail to reject.
Mm-hmm.
Awesome. Yeah, okay. Then present your conclusion in the form of an English statement.
I think for G, I think we just say that there's insufficient evidence that they're different. Because I started to say that they were the same, but I think that's not right. You can't assume that.
Yeah. Cool. Awesome.
So on H is your 95% confidence level, right?
Yeah.
Right.
So what do you guys have?
Negative 4.52858.
And then 0.17622.
Yeah.
Okay, that's what I had too. They just had it switched around in the.
Yeah, they do, huh? They have the with the 0.17622.
Yeah, I think it depends on how you calculate like the differences. Or at least on the other one
So
it did.
so then um, would that change everything? You know?
No, it should still be the same because your differences are just kind of that distance between points, so it doesn't really matter
Oh, okay.
which one it is. That's kind of how I understood it.
Okay, cool. Okay.
It's just like if you did like an absolute value or something, but they're just kind of like doesn't matter, just leave the negative on there.
Okay. Well, that's good to know.
Yeah, because I think even if it's the other way around, like your 0 is still in your is still in that range.
Yeah. Yeah. Then I says now interpret the confidence interval you built above.
Gotta close this thing real
Well,
quick.
zero is in between those numbers, right?
Yeah.
So, what did we learn about that? Let's see.
Sorry, I had to take out the dishwasher.
What's that?
And our dishwasher will beep forever if
Oh,
Oh,
so it started beeping. I was
microwave does
like,
that.
no.
so are you in your bedroom right now, Victoria, or is that like the living room?
I'm in kind of like the dining breakfast area,
Oh,
but I have the kitchen and then the living room's over there. So
oh, okay.
yeah, we've got it open.
Well, that's cool. Awesome. And then, so on the answer key, this like for letter I,
Uh-huh.
you can also see that there is insufficient evidence using the confidence interval method because 0 is included in our confidence interval.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to say in an intelligent, articulate way. I can.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah, I think I put we are 95% confident that the differences of mean wages lies between those numbers. 0 is included equals insufficient. So, yeah.
Well, cool. Okay, well
So
then that's so
repeat that again, Walker. What does it say when 0 is in?
included in our confidence interval.
Okay.
And then 5 is in a short paragraph describe the action you feel should be taken based on the statistical results above. I would say he would have to take more than just one class. Like he would have to do lots of surveys, like maybe throughout half the school or something, but not just from one class. Does that make sense?
Yeah,
Or am I
like
way out there?
do more um gain more data, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think I just wrote no. I was thinking they would do something about it, um, like if who female students weren't getting enough, that they'd have to have some kind of women's rights protest. So I was like, there's no action taken. Guess that's where mine was.
I was thinking like maybe stratified where you're based on like students that are maybe your juniors or sophomores or that kind of thing. Look at it that way too. I don't know.
Yeah.
sophomore, junior, senior, whatever.
Cool. Awesome. Were you guys ready for the quiz then?
I think so.
Sure.
Okay, cool. Well, it looks like we lost Elena.
Yeah.
Do we have to open anything? I guess
You
it
can
doesn't
send her
say.
the video.
Yeah, I'll put it online tonight, and then she'll
Yeah.
watch it. So,
It was helpful when
um,
I had to do that one time when I wasn't able to connect.
yeah.
Okay.
So I don't see that it says anything. So maybe if we do, it'll give us what we need to open.
Yeah. I'm just gonna keep it by my program or whatever open in the back.
Yeah, that's smart. That's what I'm doing too.
I think I have. I went on the. Oh, what do you call it? Like they have that list of Excel and SPSS program or the files that they have you use in the
Uh-huh.
class, and they have it all in one. And so I just I copied the URL and put it into, and then when I opened the other one, I used it there. Like I went into Google and then just pasted it there, so it had them all.
Nice.
I don't know what you guys are talking about yet. I'm just getting there.
Okay.
Was there a spreadsheet or something that a data we're supposed to look at and it's not there? Is that what you're saying?
Well, it doesn't say that we need one. That's what we were looking at.
Oh, okay.
But that just to have the program open in the back in case.
Okay. Oh, our blank SPSS sheet is what you're saying? Okay.
Yeah.
Got it. F-stastic. Do you see that? For number 4 on the quiz.
Oh, I haven't. Oh, okay. I was looking at number 3.
Oh. I didn't even look at 3 yet. Oops. Okay. What conduct an hypothesis comparing two means with independent samples?
That's
X
just
bar is normally distributed for each group, and then simple random.
Say A.
so
Let's see.
A and B, because you need a simple random sample
Right.
and the normally distributed group.
Yeah, that's what I put.
Yeah, that's right. So A and B. Okay. Number 4. That's considered a T-score.
Yeah.
Okay.
Two samples are independent. If knowing which subjects are in group 1 tells you nothing about which subjects in group 2, right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
They're not dependent on each other necessarily.
Yeah.
That means independent, hence the name. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Oh, blank SPSS sheet. Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to keep playing with mine because remember how I tried to enter all, like, copy and paste it in with all,
Uh-huh.
and it wouldn't work. So
Right.
I'm gonna have to, just go through it and just play with it, I guess, to try that.
All right. So I have a blank SPS sheet. And then we're cutting and pasting. Do you cut and paste the title of each group too? Does that affect the data or no?
It might. I don't think it will, because if you're calculating stuff, but
You'll recognize the numbers, yeah.
I had to like close out the program and
Lots of
bring
things.
it back up.
Okay. So I am cutting and pasting here. Copy. Okay.
Yeah, that's being funny. Oh. So I guess I don't know. I just said when you guys put it in, like, where do you copy and paste it? That might sound really funny, but
No, it does. Go ahead.
Oh, I copy it and then I put it in the first column, just that corner, and then it copies it all in there.
Are you putting both groups of the dentist in the same column, or you put them next to each other?
I put them next to each other.
Yeah, me too.
oh, yeah, I don't know why mine did.
And they just say generic variable 1, variable 2. I didn't put the titles with them.
Yeah.
Okay, let me try this.
I haven't figured out how to do that yet. You wanted to put titles.
Yeah.
Oh, there we go.
Okay, so now we're, okay, what's the next step?
Okay.
What's the degrees of freedom?
Okay, so the summary to statistics basically. Okay, so we need to go through all those steps. Okay. So transform. Transformers, roll it out. Okay, automatic sorry, I have an 8-year-old son, you know. Transformers.
Okay, I understood.
Automatic recode. Okay.
Okay.
So do we put in both groups? Make a name for it, right? A new name.
I'm trying.
Something happened. What? I'm
wondering because it's in the separate columns, and usually the other things were.
Yeah. Maybe we
Yeah,
have
the
to
other
put it
way.
all in the same column, huh? Let's try that.
Yeah. Okay. Let me.
So I'm going to cut that in the second column and put it back in the first.
So then, so when you guys are trying to put it in the automatic recode, which, because don't we have to do something else? Maybe I'm doing it wrong. Because I did finally get it to copy and paste.
I think that's what we're trying to figure out is how to put it in there.
I think that's going to work, Victoria, because now it gives you the question marks thingy in the variable name box. So now you can recode it. So we can put dentist recode. Is that then?
Yeah, that works.
Okay.
Dentist code.
So, which one did you put it in? Like the first one?
We put them all into one column.
Right.
You put them all into one column instead of two?
Yeah.
Oh, so how did you do that then? Did you just like copy one below the other?
Yeah, that's what I did. I probably should have put a space there, just so I
put
could
a space
differentiate.
for my own.
I'll do that in a second.
Okay, so I added
transform auto code.
So it's going to look at all of these as a separate value, though. That's what it showed up as anyway.
Really?
Mm-hmm. So maybe we do need to put the other ones in. The words, the dentist's Idaho
Oh,
Falls versus Rexburg.
uh-huh.
I'm
Okay.
just
See if that makes a difference. Okay, let's try that.
yeah. So maybe that's
But are we still putting it in the same column though, right?
I don't think so.
Okay.
I'm trying to, because you're going to group them separately like that, but how do you get that to group it like that? That's where I'm getting confused. Unless we don't have to do that because we've already got it all organized. Okay, so on here it has the organized data. They talked about one column you put the data values in and another you put the group in. So I think we have to put in the group on one side in the first column,
Okay.
and then we put the values in the second column. And then
Oh,
when we organize it, we do it like it's by rows. So we can just put like Idaho Falls and then like copy it down. If that makes sense.
not completely. Okay, so
Oh,
all the data we put in the first column is going to be the two different dentists, and then the second column is going to be all the data.
yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm just going to put Idaho Falls in the first column.
Okay.
Okay,
And
this
then-
also might be a really weird question. Columns are up and down, correct?
Yeah.
Yep.
You are right.
Okay. I get confused on that all the time.
Me too.
Oh, no. I know.
Okay. So then I'm trying to. Does this have a thing like you know how in Excel you can drag something down and so it'll copy onto all the
Right.
things, and so I'm trying to do that. So I don't have to type in Idaho Falls, 20
For
times.
every single cell.
Yeah.
Yeah. Trying to remember how to do that.
Oh, okay. I think I know what you're talking about. So on the first one, you just type Idaho Falls all the way down.
Yeah. But I'm trying to avoid typing all of it, even though I'm doing it anyway.
Yeah, in Excel it would like flash or something, and then you can like
Yeah.
duplicate. Yeah. Okay.
And paste it all.
Value labels. Ooh, that's an interesting one. I wonder what that does.
How many are there for Idaho Falls?
I have 20.
You have 20? Okay.
Where does it end? Because I accidentally put it all together.
It's 271.14.
Okay, so that's where the next one starts. Okay.
That's why I'm putting all of them in first before I put the second set, because I know I'll get confused. I guess I could have just put IF on all of them.
Oh, that's true.
But I'd feel too, I don't know. It's like a hype. I can't do it. I'm weird. I don't know.
So are you putting Idaho Falls individually, manually for every single cell?
I
just
am right
did.
now, yeah.
Because we haven't figured out how to copy it or make it do that.
Yeah.
I just did copy and paste for all of them.
Yeah, I could have done that. I just felt like it would still take just as long.
I'm just
Yeah,
gonna put R actually for all of them.
for Rexburg.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
How many are there for? Oh,
It's not saving it for me.
I think getting the data in here is what's gonna feels like it's taking the longest. All the rest is just gonna be like boom.
yeah. Okay. I hope I have it right. If not, then I don't know.
Copy.
Oh no.
I don't know why it's not keeping it for me. It's not. I type in Idaho.
I figured out how to do it, guys.
Oh, you
Sorry.
did?
That was like a Napoleon Dynamite. Sorry.
Yeah.
So
Awesome.
I put Rexburg in and then copy, and then I just highlighted the rest of them and put paste, and it put it in all of them.
Oh, nice.
Nice. Okay, I'm gonna try that.
I'll be right back. I'm just gonna go get a drink of water real quick.
Right.
No problem. So, okay. Copy on the cell that says Idaho Falls, and then highlight, you said.
All the other ones.
How come it won't keep the information? I must have it set up wrong or something. When I type in the words, it clears it out as soon as I
That's
go.
weird.
Okay.
Do you just click on something else, or do you hit enter or something?
I am clicking enter.
Maybe that's why. Like it thinks you're going on another space or something.
Okay, so what should I click on or do after?
So after
Oh,
you
you know what?
click it, just click to the side or something. That's what I would do. I don't know if that's maybe is the problem, but it could be.
Okay. I tried the mouse. I tried the. Okay. Well, when I cut and paste it, it still has the little decimal points in it, so maybe it thinks it only recognizes numbers and not words.
Yeah, I went over the column and
Clear it?
went I just deleted it so that it would let me
Yeah.
put in all the new stuff.
Yeah, that's what I'm
That
thinking.
might be.
Let's see. Still won't get rid of those
So are
little
you guys?
decimal points.
Oh, so are you guys still copying and pasting it in?
She's
Yeah.
done, but I'm challenged.
Okay, no, that's okay. That's fine.
It has the decimal points when I cut and paste it, and I can't get rid of the decimal points. So I think that's why I won't keep the words. So.
I just clicked on the blue box above and then hit delete.
Oh.
And
Okay.
then,
Try that. Okay.
and then try putting it in.
Well, it got rid of the whole column for me. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Is that what you're saying? Okay.
Mhm.
But now I'm missing a column. Like it put both of the.
Oh, like it moved it over?
It deleted variable one column, and then now I just have variable 2 column, and it grouped both of the Idaho Falls and Rexburg in one column.
Okay.
So,
I think they're each 20. So just
okay.
you can just go ahead and put Idaho Falls. You can put it in the next column on the other side of it too.
On the right side, it won't matter?
Yeah, it shouldn't matter because it's doing it kind of by like the row for which it is.
Okay.
Yeah. So then and then you can do the copy and paste.
Okay, so since we tried to do it the first time around when we transform and did the I put dentist recode, I have that column of information still too. So should I
just deleted that one too, yeah.
Did you? Okay, that's what I want to know. I will delete it then.
I just cleared everything that was on there. And
thank you. I just need to know that I can do that. Okay, so Idaho Falls and
then copy.
And
when you paste it, go down to 20, which is 271.14, and that's the end of your Idaho Falls.
Okay. How come it won't let me paste it? Oh, I see why. Copy.
I just did the automatic recode thing, and it worked, so.
You're brilliant. Okay. So now we're doing I'm putting in Rexburg. Is that the bottom one, right? Rexburg? Okay.
Yep.
Okay, so are you guys on the automatic recode right now?
He is. I'm trying to catch up.
Oh, okay. So, Victoria, with the automatic recode, do you only have, like, the first bar and then the second? Like, do you only have, like, 2 things to select from?
Yeah.
Okay.
So you just want to select whatever you're grouping it by. So we're grouping it by cities for the dentists. So we'd put just the first one for the column with all the cities.
Okay. And that's just the first one. And
yeah.
So
I just put city code.
City code. Oh.
For new name. Yeah.
Okay. So automatic recode.
And then should I just push OK after that?
Yeah.
All right. I know you probably just answered the same question I'm going to ask. Sorry.
Okay.
So in the variable new name, you're putting what?
I put city code for the new name.
Okay. Okay, but I'm choosing the variable, right? The data, which is with the numbers for the variable.
No, this is the one. Your recode is just gonna group things. So you want to group things by the city name.
Okay. I'm sure you just said that. Sorry. Okay, and then you put for the new name recode. What did you put? City recode.
Yeah, I put city code.
Okay.
And then it gives me all 1s on Idaho Falls and all 2s on Rexburg.
Okay, I added the new name. Click OK. So, yeah, I have 2 Idaho Falls and 3 Rexburg. That's how I have mine.
Okay.
Okay, so now we go to Analyze.
Uh-huh.
Compare means, independent samples.
So then you're going to put your values into your test variable. So that's going to be your number column. And your grouping variable is what you grouped it by, which would be the city code that we just did.
So the grouping variable is the city code?
Yeah.
And then what are we defining the groups at? Oh, 1 is Idaho. Oh, yeah. 1 is 1. And 2 is 2.
Yeah, so it's just assigning values to each group.
Yeah.
So.
Is it always going to be 1 and 2? Is that just a given, pretty much, probably?
Yeah, that's what it seemed like.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what it had in the directions. It was just like in group 1, type 1, in group 2, type 2. So like, okay.
Okay.
Okay. Mine didn't group it because it says the independent sample table is not produced. So I did something wrong. I can't, T cannot be computed because at least one of the groups is empty. Ah. Oh, darn.
Did it get
Okay.
Rexburg on all of them? Or
I don't know. Maybe,
No.
oh, maybe that's it.
and so then it was just like one of these values doesn't have anything, and it's sad. I don't know.
Oh, you know what? Because I have a space between them. Maybe that's why?
Yeah, that probably could be. I think
So how do you delete a cell? Anybody know how to delete a cell?
I'm looking. I think it might be on the top there.
On the edit part or one of the little...
One of the little pictures.
One,
That's what
yeah,
I
a
was
little
looking
picture.
at. I don't
Okay.
see it though.
Trying to see how do you delete a cell so I can get rid of that.
Actually, you could probably do just like what we did with the deleting the columns. Just
Uh-huh.
click the row that it's in, and then click delete.
Okay.
Did it take it out?
Yes.
All right.
You got it. But, okay.
So go ahead and try and do the.
To analyze again.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see. Independent sample t-tests. And groups. Okay, that's done. That's done. Okay. Nope. Still won't produce it. Darn it. What am I doing wrong? Okay. Okay, so I took out that row that was empty. There's 20 for the first, and that's called Idaho Falls. And there's 20 for the second one. So that'd make 40. Oh, what else would I have done? Is it because I accidentally got rid of that first column? But that shouldn't matter.
Yeah, mine did it okay.
Yeah.
Is it? I wouldn't think it would do that, but could it be because you put it on the right side instead of the left side?
That's what I'm thinking. Maybe it's that. If I
I wouldn't,
switched it around, I
because
think it would matter.
I don't think it would matter, but let
Try
me
it.
think. Uh,
Should I just...
you can just copy
Uh-huh.
the numbers column and just move it to the right.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking of doing.
Yeah,
And just switch it around.
yeah, and then just make sure you know which columns are what when you're doing stuff.
Okay.
And then you might want to do your code again.
Yeah. Ah. Okay. Somehow. Okay, I'm going to undo that. No, it won't let me undo it. All right, I'm going to start a new spreadsheet. It's just not working at all for me. I'm sorry to slow you guys down. Okay.
Okay.
I'm going to delete that one. And I'm going to open a new one. Data. Okay. Okay. Oh, I really screwed things up. Now it's totally grayed out. Won't even let me use the spreadsheet. All right. I'll try to open a new one. New data. Okay. Oh.
When I did mine, I just closed it all out and then opened it up again because otherwise it might. I just didn't understand it, so I just like open it up.
I don't know what I'm doing to make it not. It's totally grayed out. It won't let me even input anything. So I'm trying to figure out what happened. Oh gosh, it's 10:30 for you guys, huh? Okay. 9:30 for me. Oh, phooey. What's this mean?
Did you close it out?
Yeah, I closed it out. You mean entirely? SPS entirely? Is that what you mean?
Yeah, like keep the, I don't know what they call it, like the VMware up. But just close out like you're just going to the desktop and then open it again. That's what I did.
Oh, okay. I have all these spreadsheets open from it.
Yeah, that's what I did too.
You closed them all out entirely and went back in?
Yeah. Because then when you open it, it just gives you a blank one and you can just put it right in.
All right. Oh, man. I'm sorry to be the one lagging here.
It's all right. Once we have it all up, I'm pretty sure it'll go fast. Yeah. It looks like we're just putting whatever we find in there directly into the answers. So.
Okay. I had a lot open. Okay. So I'm going to click it off on the desktop again, open it up. Get that. Oh, did that make a difference? Maybe that did. Okay, now let me go back to the test. Start all over. Put it in the very first column. Right, copy, paste. Okay. Go to the next column of information. Oh, I missed one number on there. Okay, let me get that one. Okay. Copy, paste. This should go all the way down to 40. Yep. Okay, now I'm going to put in Idaho Falls. Highlight it. Copy down to 271.14. Paste. Okay, Rexburg.
I realized I just stuck my tongue out at my screen. And then I realized it probably looked weird. Sorry, guys.
Copy. Paste. Okay, hopefully my columns are good. Now I'm going to go to transform, automatic recode. Okay, I'm going to put in dentist, recode, add new name. Okay. Okay. Organized it. Okay. Hopefully that's right. Analyze, compare means, independent sample t-test. I'm going to put in variable O2, not allowed. Okay, this one. And then dentist recode and the grouping variable. Define group 1, group 2, continue. Okay. Oh, happy day. Yay. Okay. I did it. Woohoo. Thank
Right.
you for patient.
Problem.
But it's missing things. Is yours missing things? There's like no confidence interval. There's no. So something's wrong again. Oh. Is all your data there? Yours?
Looks like it.
Yeah.
All your summary statistics are there?
Uh-huh.
Okay. All I have is the mean, and then I have the mean difference. Everything else is blank in there.
You did the independent samples t-test, right?
I thought I did.
Does it say it on the top of the little box?
It just says t-test. Is that why?
Yeah, I think so. So you can probably
Yeah.
just exit out and just go to analyze, compare, and then independent.
Okay.
Yeah, you might have just clicked the one above it.
Independent sample t-test. Okay. Not allowed. Okay. It's still the same way. I don't know what I did wrong. So I did independent t-test.
I don't know.
You guys have all your data. Okay.
Yeah. We can just go ahead and work off ours
Okay.
for now since we got to get it done. But then, yeah, we can just, we'll work on it later and make sure.
Darn it. Okay.
Okay, so number 6 then. So just keep going.
Yeah. Okay.
So what is the degrees of freedom?
I got negative 0.434.
Negative.
I got,
point-
wait. I think that's the test statistic.
Oh, sorry. Yeah. Sorry, I was looking at degrees
Yeah,
of freedom.
with degrees of freedom, I have 37.996.
Yeah, that's what I have too.
Okay.
37.996.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So enter that.
Glad you called.
Okay. So 7 then?
Yeah, for
So that's
I got 0.666.
7. I have 206.637.
Standard deviation.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, I was looking.
Were you looking at the p-value?
Is that what the p-value is?
The sig, whatever, two-tailed thing?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, that's the p-value.
Oh, okay.
I'm sorry, what's the sample deviation since I have to depend on you tonight?
Yeah, 206.637.
206.637.
Yep.
Which one? Where'd
So
you
that's
get
it.
that? Oh, there we go. I see it. Yeah, I see it. Okay. 206.637.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
So then
Good
8
test.
is your test statistic.
Yeah.
So that's your negative 0.434.
Negative 0.434.
Uh-huh.
Okay. That's for number 8. Yeah.
Yeah.
What is the sig or the p-value?
The p-value is the 0.666, but the alternative hypothesis is a less than, so we have to divide it.
Divided by 2?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So is it 0.333?
Yeah, that's what I got.
Okay.
So 0.33. Okay.
It's good. I didn't really want the answer to be that one. That's kind of freaky.
You're right. I was like, wrote it down. I was like, teacher did that on purpose. Yeah. So our level of significance is 0.1. So 10 would be fail to reject the
Check.
null? Or I'm not looking at it right?
Where do you get the level of significance?
What is the level of significance?
0.10. It's
0.10
at the
alpha.
top of
And
above all the data values. It
and
gives you your hypothesis and your level of significance.
Oh,
So 0.3 is above 0.1, right?
yeah.
Yeah.
So
So
we reject, right? Or fail to reject. I'm trying to remember the little.
I know if
Let me look at.
I think if p is greater than the alpha, then you fail to reject the null. That's
Right.
what I have. Yeah, because isn't it like
Oh, I have.
p is small, then reject the null or something?
I have p-value less than the alpha. Reject the null hypothesis.
Yeah. So this is greater than, so it's going to be fail to reject.
Yeah, fail to reject.
Yeah. And then 11.
Wouldn't it also be fail to reject?
Yeah, because it would just be the 0.6 on there. It'd still be higher than it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so we have to do another blank spreadsheet. Okay.
Yeah. I think with this one, I'm going to exit out and pull it up again, just so it doesn't do that weird variable thing. My computer's getting warm. Okay. So I think we do the same thing, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
So I'm going to put in the name or whatever first, just so that that column will
Yeah.
make sure that it goes in words.
I'm sorry, what did you do differently? You highlighted freshman students and the numbers at the same time? No.
No, I went on the blank page and I put in the first column. I wrote Colorado before I ever put the numbers down. Because I think if you put the numbers down and they're like off to the side or whatever, it'll automatically assume all the rest are numbers as well, and it won't take.
How many are in that sample? Let's see.
Anyone? Okay, we did that. Good.
Do you have 0 for the last number?
On
Utah?
I don't have any zeros, no.
Okay. Somehow I see what I did wrong. Okay. Cut and pasted too much. Okay, get rid of that. Okay. So the first one ends with 14, the second one ends with 19. Okay, so I've got my information. I'm going to try to transform it. So did you put freshman recode? Is that what you did?
I put state
State.
just because
Yeah,
that's what I was doing.
state recode. A new name. Okay. So Colorado 1, Utah 2. Now I have it grouped.
Yeah.
Compare means independent sample t-test. So the test variable is the first column, so that's variable 1 column. Okay, but that's not going to matter. Okay, define groups. 1, 2. Hey, I have data this time. Hopefully it's right. All right.
I'm just writing mine down so I don't have to be going back and forth between all these screens.
Oh, write down the summary statistics.
Mm-hmm.
That's a good idea.
Everything that I think I could need.
So, degrees of freedom.
Hey, question. When you're doing the independent sample t-test, which one do you test variable again?
Which is the test variable.
Yeah.
Your test variable is whatever you're calculating, so it's the numbers.
Okay, that's what I thought. Just want to make sure.
Yep.
And then the grouping variable, that's just like the states.
Yeah, so that's whatever your code is that you did.
Oh, okay.
Because
So,
you
like,
want.
did you put codes or something like that?
Yeah, I put state code on mine. And then that way it gives you numbers when you have groups. So you have group 1 and group 2.
Okay, so then what did you get for the T score?
I have 0.845.
Yeah.
Cool, that's what I have.
Me do too.
I wonder what was wrong with that other one then.
That I did? I don't know.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
I don't know. I'm going to go back and try to revisit that. Maybe.
Okay, so the test statistic we said is 0.845. The p-value is just like the sig or two-tailed one, right?
Yeah. And then number 12 is your alternate hypothesis.
Oh, yeah.
It's I think it says, yeah, you suspect that freshmen from Utah cook dinner for themselves a different number of times. So if it's different, then it's just the...
Not equal to?
Yeah, not equal to. Because it's not specific.
So that's the second choice, number 2.
Yeah.
Okay. And then...
So then
are we all jumping around in different places? I'm on number 13. I don't know where everyone else is at.
Okay.
0.845 for the test statistic.
Yep.
Okay. And then number 14, the p-value is 0.410.
Yep.
Okay. What decision did you make? Well, okay. Does it give the alpha?
Yeah. At the top,
Oh, I didn't look at
it says 0.05. So
that's alpha.
It's greater than.
Okay.
So failed to reject.
Yep.
Cool. And 95% confidence interval.
Okay.
Is that the, did you get negative 2.204 and 5.137?
Yep.
Failed to reject, right?
Yeah.
Correct.
Okay. That's where I'm at. I'm on 15. Now I'm on 16. Okay. Oh, I forgot to write down the confidence intervals. Okay. Let's see. Go back to the screen. So negative 2.204 and 5.137, or I can switch it around. Is that what you have?
Yep, that's what I have.
Okay.
You're putting the negative sign with the -2, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
So I think they probably have it so that it'll accept that way or the other way.
Yeah, I hope so.
Yeah, I think it's
So
flexible that way.
yeah. Right.
Better be.
Shall we all submit?
Okay. No, is that the last question? 16?
Yep.
Oh, okay. I hope it's a lot better news. Yay. I hope so.
Yeah.
Okay.
We can get them right after the,
Wow. That's fantastic.
Ah.
Now, if I only could do that every time, I'd be so happy.
We'll get it.
Yes.
awesome.
Virtual high five. I wasn't here
Yeah.
last time to do it.
Brain
Oh,
power. Thank you.
okay.
Just okay. Coordinate here. 5? Okay, high five.
Boom.
There we go. Wow. That's amazing.
Alrighty, well, perfect. Well, I will stop. Well, it's not letting me stop. So, okay. Well, I guess I'll see you guys on Tuesday then.
Yeah.
Yes. If I have any questions, I'm going to call on both of you for the second homework quiz, or
Okay.
homework preparatory to the quiz. So.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay. Yep.
All right. Thank you so much.
Uh-huh.
All right.
Good way to end the day. All right. Thanks.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.